Oh, I have given the value. Just a minute, let me think. Oh, it's not popping then. So this is what I thought. I have assigned the value. That is the reason it's populating here. No, I think this value looks like it's not, and you need to update somewhere so that it starts. This value is right now. It is not applicable to the lifecycle events. Actually, this is what I understand. This attribute is not applicable. We may have to assign some permission to have this attribute available for. Just let me think. In that scenario, both are searchable only. Also, Rakesh started hired at the front right. Yeah, started means they will update the employee start date. End date means they will update the termination date when the employee is going to leave the company. So, based on some attribute, we can trigger the event. So that's the purpose. Okay, let me check this later. Why it's not populating. Let's come to this. So here I have another identity, inactive identity. So using this inactive identity, I can trigger the event, because here in the spreadsheet, I have inactive identity. So the moment I am going to update the value, not I am HR people from false to true. If they are going to update, which means the employee has to leave the company. So this is what I have done for these three identities, from false to true. The moment I have updated, an aggregation has happened and some lever event has been triggered once the refresh identity executed. So, but there's any question on that? No, let me write in the notepad. So already you have defined lever event. Under Lifecycle Events, LCM Events. So LCM events mean this. 1. Go to Setup Lifecycle Events. I also mentioned something like this. So this is already have defined, and in this lifecycle events you have clearly mentioned, based on some attribute change, only this event is going to get to go. The attribute name. Also, you have selected same inactive. The same inactive. It's present in the identities here. Open any identity. There will be an inactive attribute will be there. Okay, in my system I didn't configure here, but here we have in the spreadsheet we have inactive identity. So based on this inactive identity, only it's going to be get to go. So the moment I have selected false to true, it's able to read this aggregation and trigger snapshot has been triggered in the back end. So I have shown that. So after that, the moment refresh identity is going to run. It will trigger the lever event something like this. You can open the identity and you can check. So something like lever event will be triggered. So, Barkish, now it's clear. Don't we have to do group? I mean the account aggregation before this, before doing the refresh. Always, support aggregation must happen right. It's a scheduled task in your project, real-time project, so it will run automatically. So after account aggregation, trigger snapshot will happen. So that's what I've shown. Open that identity, some trigger snapshot. Entry key equal. Something will be there. So after that, refresh identity could be executed so that event will get generated. So something like this. And what is the time? Will it take like 1 minute, 2 minutes to get triggered, or is it immediately, after? Okay, we're talking about this execution time, right? Yes, it will take time usually. So if you're going to trigger any event for joiner or lever, basically it will take 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, because in the back end it will try to check each and every workflow it will follow. But Rakesh, in production, where the environment is capable enough, it still takes 10 minutes. You assume like day. Then it'll screw up like how clients gonna, because in daily operation, they can have like 100 of people getting inactive every day, right? So, in that manner, what they will do, they are not going to remove the entire access on the first day one. Basically, they will disable the identity. They are not going to be in the account. Yeah, they will disable the phone. So basically, day 1, they will disable the phone. Day 5th, they will remove all the groups. On day 30th, they will inactive the phone. They will delete the phone. Yeah, but you said that disabling found itself is like 10 minutes for one account. No, exactly. It's not 10 minutes. It has to follow each and every sub-workflow. It will take time. That's what I'm trying to say. So yesterday when we tried to trigger the joiner event, it took a minute because I have removed this value. Go to Workflow. So here, joiner, a birthright is the workflow. If I'm going to type quickly, let me show. If you're going to open any workflow, just try to type wait time equal to 1. Something will be there. I have removed that key because of that. It triggered quickly or else it will take time like 5 to 10 minutes. Can anyone quickly share your screen, or can you check from your end? Try to open a workflow. Else in provisioning try to type wait. Some value will be there. If you want to bypass the timings or not, you have to remove that value. So no need to get into that, just basically, it will take time to remove the access. Also Rakesh, if I want to see the status as termination like because for joiner that status will be active right and for termination. Some account has been created yesterday. Can you open that now? Okay, I'll open that account. Okay, so this account, so the moment join, has been triggered successfully. Some add access, he got right. The identity goes, I got some access. The moment lever is going to get trigger. How you are going to write some custom code in the workflow depend on that. The moment you are going to disable the account, then add account will be disabled, the particular application you have to define, and how you are going to deal. If the moment you are going to disable man add account will be disabled, you are ready to delete the account directly, then account will be deleted directly. The moment lever is going to trigger successfully. Okay. So if you guys are clear about lever, then we'll talk about native change reduction. You guys are clear, yeah, okay. So let me open this Active Directory first. Now I just wanted to ask during when I was working lever. So when I was triggering lever, yeah, that first status will turn to T and account will get disabled. But in the events, I cannot see the like lever or whatever it is happening. Joiner, it'll join. It is fine. Triggering events are happening, but I cannot see this lever event. What should I do? In real-time project you are saying, or in your local lab no real-time, because the basic one will be something. The event will be disabled state. So here disable will be yes. If you want, you can check OK. Most of the people won't consider this one disability. If the event is disabled, it won't trigger anything first. Second, I have just tried to check whether you have given the right attribute and the value also. You have to give in right from false to true. Exactly you have to give in the how the HR is going to update. Okay, the value has to match. Then only it will trigger an event. Okay.